Hi everybody, I'm back, and the last thing that I discussed in the video was coming back and doing another video on the 5 things that you need to do to be happy. So the first thing I want to talk about is freeing your heart from hatred. It's impossible to be happy if you've got hate in your heart. So that's pretty cut and dried. You've got to get all that hate in your heart eliminated before you can be happy. The second thing that you've got to do to be happy is you've got to free your mind from worry. You know, it's been said that 90-something% of the things that we worry about never transpire. I think that's probably true. The reality is we worry about worrying. So let's try. If we want to be happy, we've got to free our mind from worry. Another thing that we have to do to be happy is that we've got to give more. And I know there are a lot of people out there saying, I have nothing to give. I've given and I have nothing to give. I've given all I have no money. I have nothing to give. But you know what? You can give your time. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. There's nothing more valuable than time. When it's gone, there's no more. You can't buy time. You can't invest and create time. So you could give of yourself, give of your time. Sometimes, if you have nothing to give on a monetary basis, no money to give, maybe you could just lend an ear. Listen to someone. That's giving of yourself, and that's giving. So one thing you have to do to be happy is you have to give more, whatever that is. If you're financially solvent, if you have lots of money, and give your money. Can't take it to the grave with you. 9 times out of 10, a lot of people that have a lot of money, their kids are already set up. Their kids don't need money. So give your money while you're alive. Help people while you're alive. Give more. Another thing that we have to do to be happy, one of the 5 things, is that we've got to learn to expect less. We have high expectations. We expect a lot from people. And then when they don't meet our expectations, we just can't figure out why we're not happy. You know, if you learn to expect nothing from people, you're not going to be disappointed when they don't meet your expectations, right? So expect less. I know girls that'll just can't figure out why they're unhappy because their guy didn't call them or didn't ask them out or didn't give them the right present. You know, if you don't expect those things, then you're not unhappy when they don't happen. The last thing in the 5 things to be happy is the most difficult for me, and it's to live simply. You know, we complicate our own lives. If we would learn to simplify our lives, keep it simple, it seems like I know in my life, I complicate it by worrying too much that it's perfect, that everything's just perfect. And it's never going to be perfect. And so I need to relax and live simply. Don't get myself double and triple booked. Don't make so many appointments that I can't make them all. Don't make so many appointments that I can't get proper sleep and get there on time and be rested. All of those things fall under living more simply. I'm not talking about pitching a tent and camping and living without electricity when I'm talking about living simply. I'm talking about uncomplicating your life by not having so many appointments and so many things to do, and making it to where you couldn't possibly meet all the things that you need to do. So those are the 5 things that I was going to address to be happy. These are not original things that I came up with. These have been around for a long time. These are things that I've learned through study and read somewhere, but I really believe them to be true. So let's go back through. Live simply, give more, expect less, free your heart from hatred, free your mind from worry. Those are the 5 things, short, sweet, and simple. I hope that everyone that's listening to this video is already crazy happy and you didn't even need to hear these things. But if you're not happy, think about them. And if you have any comments, just put your comments below, or have any questions for me. I'd be happy to try to answer them. I'm certainly not the authority, but I do know that I'm happy, and I know that I've tried working on these things to make myself that way. So this is my 2nd video, and I know I've got a lot to learn, but for those of you that are watching, I appreciate it, and subscribe to me. I appreciate that too. And the next video that I'm going to talk about are the reasons that people can't cope. The 3 reasons that people cannot cope. So that'll be in video 3, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.